It's the third attack by Islamic extremists in Nice in 4 years, and it's the 8th in France this year alone.
There's been 8 terrorist attacks in France, bro.
Okay, guess we doing just fine. Said I'm not yours, so I say you're not mine. Okay, just a waste of my time. Out of my head, of my mind. Say you wanna leave.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Nice. These men are rolling armed and ready.
Bah non, pas autant. Maintenant, c'est la situation qui fait qu'ils sortent.
Oh yeah, I remember this. I heard about this.
Je la vois plus comme avant.
Maintenant, vous le voyez comment?
Je la vois plus comme
So
avant.
I think it was a terrorist attack and 3 people, I believe, got killed. Like, it's crazy. It's so crazy. Rest in peace, man.
Parce que l'église, on passe devant, on regarde, on jette un coup d'œil comme ça, vite fait, quoi.
Church.
Puis là, je découvre ces pierres, je découvre un peu tout ce qu'il y a, je la vois autrement. C'est terrible.
Like many people here in Nice, Abdelkader Sujuni is paying his respects outside the Notre Dame Basilica, where on October 29th, a young man entered with a large knife and brutally murdered 3 people. One of the victims was Simone Silva.
And I'm sure the other 2 was like an old man and an old woman that just came to do their little church thing. Like, it's mad.
Toujours connu Simone, c'est révoltant. On comprend pas. On comprend pas que c'était quelqu'un de la joie et de la bonté. Donc,
the attacker was from Tunisia and arrived in France 1 day before the murders.
Damn.
Ça nous fait vraiment.
1 day before the murders. That just goes to show how planned out and premeditated this was, man. Damn. Damn. It's crazy, man.
Peur, donc on se sent pas en sécurité parce qu'il s'est arrivé à elle, ça pouvait arriver à moi.
She said we don't feel safe. Of course you don't. You went to church not expecting to get stabbed. Like, church out of all places. Damn.
Ça pouvait arriver avec une autre amie.
It's the third attack by Islamic extremists in Nice in 4 years, and it's the 8th in France this year alone. Each link.
What? Wait, what? Did you guys just hear that?
Avec une autre amie.
What?
It's the third attack by Islamic extremists in Nice in 4 years, and it's the 8th in France this year alone.
There's been 8 terrorist attacks in France, bro. What is going on? Like, in a year, what is going on?
Which links back to the importance that France puts on laïcité, or secularism. Religion is banned from all public spaces, and the freedom of speech is considered sacred, no matter who gets offended. Perhaps the most famous proponent of the right to offend is the satirical magazine Hebdo, which has repeatedly published caricatures of the Prophet Muhammad.
It's crazy. It's crazy because it's almost like why would you do that? Like, why would you, like, it's not a joke. Like, that's people's religion. You get what I'm saying? So, like, why would you make a joke out about it? Like, a joke out about it and then not expect retaliation? I remember this. I believe the guy got beheaded or something like that. But yeah, we'll see.
In 2015, 2 men forced their way into the magazine's offices and killed 12 people. That attack had a huge impact here and has become shorthand for France's commitment to secularism.
Wow.
Then, 3 weeks ago, high school teacher Samuel Paty, who had shown his students the Charlie Hebdo cartoons during a class on the freedom of expression, was beheaded in broad daylight.
A class on freedom of expression? Huh? Why are they showing this? Like, that's not... You can't call it freedom of expression if you're basically condemning someone else's religion. Like, that's crazy. Why is this taught? Huh? I'm only 2 minutes in. I'm mind blown already. Like, it's crazy.
Continuerons, professeur.
Macron.
Nous défendrons la liberté que vous enseignez si bien. Et nous porterons haut la laïcité. Nous ne renoncerons pas aux caricatures
adverts. Boy, we renounce the caricatures. We won't. Wait, what? He's saying we won't renounce them. Why not? Like, what? Like, why is this? Like, I'm so confused. I'm so baffled. Like, I'm actually so confused. If you're making fun of someone's prophet and then this happens, why would you not just stop if that's the main reason for it happening? It wasn't like that. Is I'm shocked.
Is a diverse Paris banlieue, or suburb. Sophie Mazet is a high school teacher here. About 70% of her students are Muslim. And just like Paty, she teaches a class on the freedom of expression.
And so today was your first day back at school since the Samuel Paty beheading.
Exactly, we had 2 weeks vacation, 2 weeks to think of it, to imagine what we were going to say to the students, and then off we went.
So what did you talk about with the kids?
I said, okay, the first thing I want to tell you is that I don't know what to tell you. But then I told them a story, a story that happened 9 years ago at my school. We were threatened by Islamist groups, and I was personally on the line, and I had my name on every extremist Islamist blog in France. The name of the man that started it all was the same one that started everything against Samuel Paty 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
And so I told them, well, you know what, it could have been me.
Will you keep showing the caricatures?
Yes. Yes, I will keep showing them.
What are some of the reactions you get in the classroom?
The reactions to the caricatures? They're shocked. Some of them, they're shocked, yes. Offended, sure, but never a violent reaction. I've never had that. I've known that. I know that it has happened in other places.
So this is why I'm confused. Why do you keep showing these pictures, I can't even pronounce it properly. Caricatures. I still can't. Let me just leave it. But why do you keep showing them if you know it's offending people? Like, regardless of religion or race or whatever, why would you keep showing pictures that offend people? Like, it doesn't make sense.
But I've never had a violent reaction.
A lot of the discussion about extremism centers around the banlieue.
Yes.
What's happening in the banlieue?
Poverty, joblessness, the absence of prospects, job prospects, of career prospects. And that's what these people, the extremists, that's what they thrive upon.
Last month, President Macron responded to the rising domestic terror threat by announcing a plan to combat what he called Islamist separatism. This led critics to accuse him of chasing the far-right vote. And far-right groups like Génération Identitaire say they're gaining new supporters with each terror attack. The group goes to great lengths to get attention, hiring helicopters to seek out migrants in the Alps, occupying mosques, and protesting in Nice on the night of the Notre Dame attack. A few hours from Nice is Aix-en-Provence, which is the home of the group's spokesman, Jérémy Piano.
Est-ce que l'islam peut exister en France?
Non, il ne peut pas s'adapter en tout cas en France, parce que notre rapport à la société n'est pas le même. Notre rapport de traiter la femme, de traiter les institutions, la laïcité, etc. Il n'y a rien en fait qui est compatible avec l'islam.
Et c'est l'islam en particulier ou c'est toutes les religions étrangères?
Non, c'est l'islam en particulier. L'islam en particulier a une volonté de conquête et ils ont une volonté d'islamiser la France.
C'est quoi l'islamisation?
Oh, so this is the kind of thing, because there's so much Muslims in France, it's like they feel like they're losing like the native people as such. Well, that's a tricky thing. That is definitely a tricky thing, because it's almost like patriotism. It's like it's not that we own here, but I'm not trying to justify what these lot are doing. Like, it's just crazy, and I'm not trying to justify what terrorists are doing, but you can kind of see on both sides what the root problems are. But then when you add the government and they're making laws and legislations and doing all sorts to affect Islam, basically, it's crazy. So you see where the attack, Wow, this is, I didn't expect this to get this deep.
Alors, très concrètement, aujourd'hui en France, la France qui est pourtant de culture chrétienne, ferme ses églises, de nombreuses sont détruites, elles ne sont même pas restaurées par le pour les questions de patrimoine. En revanche, elles se voient remplacées par des mosquées. Il y a de plus en plus de mosquées qui sont construites en France, mais il n'y a pas d'assimilation, il n'y a pas de vivre ensemble, c'est un mensonge. Il n'y a aucune volonté de la part des nouveaux arrivants de s'assimiler.
Et c'est quoi la solution?
La solution, c'est simple, ça s'appelle la remigration. La remigration, c'est le retour au pays d'une majorité d'extra-européens présents sur le sol français.
Wow, so it's basically saying send everyone back that's not from France kind of thing. Wow. Wow.
Others see France's uncompromising secularism as the problem. In recent weeks, people across the Muslim world have protested against Macron's doubling down on laïcité and on the right to show the cartoons.
Asla iltifat etmeyin. Bunları satın almayın.
Definitely.
Macron tried to calm tensions and explain the French position by doing an interview with Jazeera a couple days after the Nice attack.
Je comprends et respecte qu'on puisse être choqué par ces caricatures. Je n'accepterai jamais qu'on puisse justifier une violence physique pour ces caricatures.
Which is fair, which is fair. Oh, let's just get past this advert, hold on.
Japan's relationship with cigarettes has shifted. Historically high smoking rates have...
But what he said just then, it does make sense, but at the same time it doesn't. Because what he first off started saying was, I know this offends and shocks people, but he doesn't condone the violence in reaction to what the cartoons are doing, which is fair. Shouldn't be violence, but at the same time, if you know violence is going to come with it, why are you continue to promote these cartoons? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's almost like he's just pandering to the people that he knows he's going to get the votes from. He probably himself doesn't even think, yeah, I should be showing these, but he's thinking, these guys are going to vote me into office and make, like, it's crazy. Like, it's all politics at the end of the day, man. Literally, it's crazy.
For over a decade, Abdelkader Soudouni has been the imam in the only prayer room in the Nice city center.
Wow.
The attacker came here to pray an hour before the killings.
Wow.
While he came from abroad, Soudouni says the radicalization of French Muslims is also a big problem.
Il y a énormément de jeunes qui ont quitté la France pour aller rejoindre Daesh en Syrie. Comment se fait-il qu'un jeune né en France, dans un cadre magnifique quand même, c'est la Côte d'Azur, hein, c'est qui décide du jour au lendemain de quitter ce cadre-là et d'aller mourir en Syrie, hein, de cette confrontation entre l'Occident, le monde musulman, etc. Cette conception moyenâgeuse de la religion aujourd'hui existe encore malheureusement.
Pourquoi ce problème est pire en France qu'en notre pays, en Europe?
Il faut comprendre que le roi Louis XVI, par exemple, hein, qui représente dans la foi chrétienne le représentant de Dieu sur terre, il a été guillotiné. Le message, il est fort quand même. Je veux dire, pour se dire que voilà, la religion. Et ensuite, il y a eu cette structuration de la religion qui a été écartée de la société, et ainsi de suite. Et puis l'islam arrive. C'est une nouvelle religion qui est embryonnaire en France et qui doit aussi trouver sa place.
Que pensez-vous des cours de laïcité?
C'est clair. On n'est pas obligé de montrer des caricatures qui blessent certaines personnes pour enseigner une liberté d'expression. Trouvons autre chose. Trouvons autre chose.
Literally, find another way. And this stuff wouldn't be happening.
Il est vrai qu'en 2003-2004, la France était le pays le plus populaire dans le monde musulman. Et aujourd'hui, c'est le pays occidental le plus impopulaire. Donc quelque chose s'est passé qui n'a pas été. Donc c'est vrai qu'il y avait eu un pic avec l'opposition de Chirac à la guerre d'Irak, qui a été un moment très fort de la diplomatie française. Après, on est un petit peu rentré dans le rang quand même par rapport à cela. Et puis, et c'est là, en dehors de Charlie Hebdo, les multiples débats, toutes ces couvertures des médias hostiles à l'islam, les déclarations fracassantes sur les musulmans, etc. Tout ceci est perçu effectivement à l'étranger parce qu'on vit dans un monde globalisé.
Qu'est-ce que le président Emmanuel Macron est en train de faire pour résoudre ce problème?
S'adresser à Al Jazeera est une bonne chose, qu'il faut aussi combattre les propos anti-musulmans en France et aussi dénoncer la laïcité falsifiée. La laïcité, c'est la liberté de croire ou de ne pas croire. sans pression extérieure. Pour certains, la laïcité est une sorte d'arme anti-musulman.
Est-ce que l'extrême droite est en train de gagner de l'influence en France maintenant?
Oui, très, très clairement, et surtout ils gagnent, en fait, ils sont en train de gagner la bataille des idées. Mais des sentiments anti-musulmans en disant c'est toujours les mêmes, qui commettent les attentats.
I didn't realize it was such a big problem. Like, I'm definitely gonna read and watch more documentaries about this subject because I didn't know racism was so deep in France like that. Like, is it racism, religionism? Like, I don't even know what you want to call it. Like, it's crazy.
Tous les musulmans ne sont pas terroristes, mais tous les terroristes sont musulmans. C'est quelque chose que l'on entend, effectivement, de plus en plus.
Est-ce que Emmanuel Macron est en train d'essayer de gagner leur vote?
Of course he is.
La loi sur le séparatisme a été vue un peu comme une façon de couper l'herbe sous le pied au Rassemblement national. Et en même temps, ça l'a, à mon avis, plutôt renforcé en disant on vous le dit depuis le départ, on a été des lanceurs d'alerte, on ne nous a pas écoutés, etc. Finalement, le programme commun entre les djihadistes et les racistes anti-musulmans, c'est dire qu'il n'y a pas de place dans un pays occidental pour les musulmans.
Wow.
Ils ont ce programme commun. Donc, à nous de le combattre.
Wow. That is crazy. What I just watched was so crazy. And that final statement there was absolute. Like, how can people say there's no, like, I don't want to repeat it. Wow. I'm shocked. Like, I'm literally shocked. Like, I didn't know. I knew what was kind of going on in France, but because I don't live there, I can't experience it for myself or really see what's going on. And that was deep, man. That was deep. France is in torment. It's probably worse now because this documentary is quite a few months old. But damn, it gave me a lot of insight. I'm happy that I watched this video. No cap. Because boy, now I see why Kerry James is going crazy with the lyrics and the bars, fam. No cap, because it's not right at all. It's not right on both ends. It's not right. It's not right to be racist. It's not right to be killing people. Like, boy, if you enjoyed this reaction, man, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more reactions like this, let me know in the comments down below. All of that gang stuff, you already know, man. But it's been your boy FIBRE, and I'm out. Peace. Do your dance and go ham. Turn a hater to a fan. Grab your hips and wave your hand. Damn. Do your dance and go ham. Turn a hater to a fan. Grab your hips and wave your hand.